Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free for me. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sab's Glasses. Thank you for visiting. If you are a new user here, make sure you hit like, give me a subscribe. If you've been here before, then you probably already know what time it is. I'm about to go right in. So it was a topic that I heard on the radio the other day. And this topic, I'm not going to say that it kind of like, it wasn't really like a bad or a good thing. But basically, a lot of jobs are saying that they want to use like TikTok and your social medias, your Facebook, your Instagram to hire you or to put in a hiring process. I'm not going to say that I don't agree or I do agree, whatever like that. But let me tell you my reason. This is my thing. When you want to do your whole social media thing, first of all, some people don't even get on social media to be real. They get up there to just play around, have fun, joke around, make you laugh. That's it. Then you got the people that do get up there and they're engaged or whatever like that. So I think that's more of a personal thing. And not only that, like, I get that a lot of people have been getting fired, and losing their jobs because they were, doing TikTok and stuff like that. And one of my other podcasters, she posted a video about it. She's like, it's really not worth losing your job over something, as you want to do a TikTok or you want to, make a video, because a lot of these jobs is watching and they do take this shit seriously. I told you, I think that's why I got fired, but I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But I just feel like I don't think they should use that as like a policy for hiring. I really don't, because I'm saying that because, like I said, everybody that's on social media don't always be up there, talking about everything that's going on. Like, or even if they do, it's not even just that. It's the principle that, y'all want to go up there for what? Some people just be up there just making jokes, just having fun, just bullshitting around, not even halfway serious about the stuff that they posting. So I do feel like in a way that's a little bit too much on a person. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just, like I said, it's not always what it seems to be. Now, I do get some things behind it because, people do post stuff about things like, oh, if somebody's in a bad mood, they're in a bad mood, whatever, and they're going to do X, Y, Z. And you do want to know, okay, is this person fit to work in the school? Are they fit to work with, elders? Are they able to have patience and stuff like that? So I get that. But like I said, it still doesn't matter at the end of the day, because these people that's up there, sometimes they're not even always really serious. They're just making jokes, putting quotes, or just writing whatever. So I don't think that's really a good way to go about it. I think you could hire someone, and then if you want to watch their social media, and if that's you want to be that type of creep or boss or whatever, that's fine. But I don't think you should actually use that as a process to hire anybody, because I really feel like, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just speaking for myself. I get up there, I post here and there, whatever the case may be, and then sometimes when I post up, it don't always apply to my life. I'm just posting because it's a nice quote. I just want to repost. Like, people, and a lot of people everybody don't take social media that serious. Everybody don't take social media like that deep. Like, oh my God, it's social media, and I got to make sure that I'm not posting this or I'm not posting that because some people do have to watch what they post because they do have a certain job or whatever like that. So I do get that, and I completely understand that. And that's why I said it's okay for jobs to have a type of criteria, but that shouldn't be it. Because you could be one way on social media and you could be a different way in real life. You could be real, fun and bubbly on social media and comment, and then when you see somebody in person, you're like, man, they got mean, or they attitude not really matching how they was acting on social media. So that's why I say I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't. For me. And another topic I want to talk about was the whole thing that happened with Lauren LaRosa. So I don't know if some of you know, the other day she went out, she had like a business meeting, and she was in like beach attire, she's a beautiful woman. She's young. She has a nice body. So a lot of people were saying, oh, maybe she shouldn't have wore that, or she's not being professional or something like that. But I just feel like we have to understand that everybody is human. Everybody's a human being. No matter what type of job you have, even if you have the most important job in the world, whatever it can be, and you have to hold yourself to a standard, I get that. But we can still go out and have fun and still post pictures and still look decent and still look nice without people saying, oh, well, you work on here and you work on there and you're not being professional. How is she not being professional? She's at a business meeting, out for business or doing business out there, and she was looking nice and she had a business suit on. I just feel like a lot of people these days, like I said, we don't give each other enough credit, and it's really, really sad. It's very sad. It's sad because Like I said, first of all, she's a colored woman. She's doing really good for herself. Sorry, guys. She's doing really good for herself. She's, she was on TMZ. She was telling us the story that happened before she even got on TMZ. Like how everything came about that. Then she got on TMZ, and then she left TMZ, and now she's on The Breakfast Club. They try to make this whole thing with her and Jess, they beef, and they going back and forth and all that stuff. But I just feel like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think it's fair that people are put on a certain pedestal or people are looked at in a certain light because they want to dress a certain way outside of work. She ain't like she walked in the Breakfast Club like that, like, yeah. So I just don't understand, like, why do people just, like, let people live? People, like I said, people are human beings. We want to have fun. We want to go outside. We want to live our lives. We are with moms and sisters and brothers and aunties and uncles and all that good stuff. But in the same breath, we can still have a good time too. And I feel like even if you, like I said, if you have the most important job, like, we gotta just think back. Y'all complaining about her, but when our president was doing that back in the day when he was, not this go around, the last go around, he tweeting what he want to tweet, saying what he want to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some people were against him, but a lot of people was like, oh, that's just him. That's how he is. And I don't think that's fair. Because if you're the president of the United States, you can just tweet and say what you want to say. And then this girl has on a certain outfit because she works in the Breakfast Club and she's professional. It's a problem. That right there, I think, is the issue. And that's why I said society today, we really got to be careful how we treat people. Because there's no need for someone to sit over there and be like, oh, well, she's professional. Oh, and she should be dressed like this. And, oh, if she's not dressing like this, then she's not really professional. It makes no sense. It's not fair. That girl has a life. She's young. I don't believe she has any kids. She can be outside if she wants to. And people should stop judging. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's right or wrong or whatever. But that's just how I feel. I feel like you can be outside and still be professional, still handle your business, still come to work, still do what you have to do because she's doing a great job. Because if she wasn't doing a good job, they would have let her go and just came back. But they decided to keep them all because they all work together. And I think I like that segment. Like I said, they tried to pin her and Jessica because that didn't work. So I just feel like, like I said, at the end of the day, just, it's okay to be who you are. Just, you're going to get the good with the bad anyway. So just try to focus on you, living your best life, and not even really worrying about what people going to say. Because people going to say, they're going to talk regardless. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day or a great weekend or whatever. And make sure to come back and check out some more content. I said I'm going to try to post a little bit more, but with school, I've been busy, I've been tired, I've been slacking. So I'm up. I'm going to post tonight. So I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon. Deuces.